Hello and welcome back to this Let's Play series in Crusader Kings 3 Realms in Exile. We are playing with the Framlings. Last episode, Lothlorien conquered Dol Guldur. We took a chunk out of it as well. We had to watch our son get mauled by a bear, I think it was. Oh yeah, it was. Um, Mostly we conquered what we could conquer in terms of tribes. So we don't exactly have any tribes left to conquer. The only exception to all of that would be Bjorn himself, who I would love to resettle in here. Um, because I don't exactly want to lose his dynasty. There are quite a few Bjornings left. Most of them have skin changer in their family gene. And we'd like to get some of that at some point. At the moment, we're focusing on something else because, as I mentioned in the previous episodes, Aragorn has managed to not live, just like my son. Um, and Mordor is probably gonna ruffle stomp Gondor at some point. If if we wouldn't have played with a weakened Sauron, Gondor would be gone by now, and we'd have some serious issues because I don't think we would have been able to grow as much as we did if Mordor would have ruffle stomped Gondor. Because our current game rules have Sauron as in a weakened state. So on that note, there's not a lot left to conquer um, in terms of tribes. There are the tribes in Lothlorien, but we can't fight that until we're a bit stronger. We could, but it's gonna be a pain. Um, and quite frankly, it's not necessary at this point in time. We are trying to fabricate claims for the duchies in Rohan. Now, I'm playing a tribal government, and tribal governments cannot push multiple claims. That is a thing that's happening in the early third era. You need this tech for it. You need chronicle writing. You can press several of your claims in a single war. But the idea is that we can get the claims for the duchies. Meanwhile, we're gonna expand our tribal holdings. Uh, we're gonna colonize the ones that are still empty. And then we're gonna feudalize. And then we'll push the claims on Rohan. If we're still alive. Otherwise, we can't just declare war for individual duchies. I don't really want to do this because we will have to go through multiple wars with Rohan. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wars with Rohan at least, just to reduce the kingdom to the size of the capital, where for sure we could vassalize, we could forcibly vassalize Eomer. Ideally, we want to take as many duchies as we can in one go, so that we can forcibly vassalize him afterwards. For the moment, we can't even forcibly vassalize him because we don't have the necessary perk. We are going for whole of body. We're only 3 points away to buy ourselves a bit of lifetime so that we can reach the point where we can do all of this. For the moment, we're stuck in gathering money and just expanding as much as we can. I'll accept you. I have the distinct impression that you're an agent in disguise and you're trying to murder people, but I'll accept you. We shall pet the cat, because this is what humans exist for, to pet the cat. So literally, we're just gonna be waiting. We're not gonna be doing anything else. You do not want to give me duchy titles, do you? Grimborn has taken over the central high pass. Not bad, dude. What did we inherit? That, okay. Yeah, I think you're lying through your teeth, dude. And I'm gonna gain protected vassal. And we're gonna insult whose Margos. In which case, if my friend is plotting against me, that would be bad. I'll help you translate it. I make a fool of myself with 90% success chance. I'm not sure exactly how that works, but okay, game. We can give this to a local Dorwanian noble. I don't mind. Thranduil is sending us poems. Thank you. That's nice. Can I send you one back in return? No. Well, okay. We're over our domain limit, and wouldn't you know it, my grandson here can hold one more, and we have one more, so let's give him one more. I still can't believe the timing of how my son died in the last episode. It was amazing. Any movements? Who is my warden? Some random character. Angrast exists. That's cool. This... We're having revolts. By not going to war as much, we should steadily lose the debuff of hostile wars. Because we do have public opinion problems and vassal problems and all sorts of other problems. You want me to come to your horse race? We'll do this. You're not that far away. And if we win, we're gonna get some renown. He wants to write about warfare as well, and his skill is legendary. How much would this book cost? No, we already have books about warfare. We're good for now. He turned out to be an astute intellectual, just like his father. Only an astute intellectual could be mauled by a bear. Lonely towns have been built. Let's continue with that. It's getting expensive to build these places, but our income can sort of sustain it, just about. Yes, you can be just. The rest of them are just bad. No. Don't we have another nephew here that we can educate? Nephew, grandson, I meant. We do, but someone else is already educating him. Can we change his stuff? We can. I'm not going to. Numenorian ruins. I have some doubt they're Numenorian. Let's take the prestige. The race begins. And the winning horse belongs to House Burning. Oh well. No, we won't shop. We can ease up on executing peasants. We still get 100 renown because the horse race was hosted by our dynasty. We could host a hunt, but I don't think it's necessary quite yet. I'd rather we save some money. We're increasing the stats of the grandson. Is there anyone else we could teach? No. We could shift our tutor to educate children. I should consult with more wardens. Can you give me the duchy title, please? Please. I did say please. That was good game. That was good. So we have that duchy title. Let's get this one. We may not even be able to use all of these. The character may die, and these are unpressed claims, in which case, if we die and we don't act on them, we're simply gonna lose them. But on the off chance we do get to live long enough, um, yeah, we'll take some disease resistance. On the off chance we do get to live long enough, it would be worth it. You're defending against whom? Why are you attacking for that? You have a claim, that's why. And you're losing. You have like 3 counties. How are you losing to a... She has allies. That's how. That's exactly how. You're gonna lose your duchy, dude, and I'm gonna have to correct this for you. Because I'm not letting her have territory in that duchy. Perhaps one day, but first we'll be vassalizing you. We had a succession in one of our accolades. This is the annoying part about not having a feudal society. The vassals in tribal federations tend to attack each other as much as they want. There's nothing you can do about that either. We should sell what we don't need. The development isn't really a problem. What is a problem is the amount of time it takes to build stuff. We only gained a little bit of gold, but that's not an issue. It's gonna take 2 years to get rid of the spiders. The development is not the issue. The slow building speed is. But I don't think we have time to invest in building speed and in forced vassalization. Um, who are you? Well, alright. Sure, let's smoke. This episode is gonna be a quiet one, I think. I don't think we're gonna fight all that much. We've grown to the point where our military is sufficiently strong to ward off attacks. We have quite a few levies. The number is gonna drop. When we feudalize, we're not gonna have as many levies. We're getting as many levies because we're tribal. You're sending me a bird. Automaton. We could, but I'm gonna put it on display instead. So yeah, I expect the number of levies to drop to about 12,000, maybe a bit more. Ah yes, the vassal that was being problematic passed away. Guess what? You're gonna get her territory. Apparently she has a temple. How did she get a temple? No idea. But you're gonna get her territory. I forgot to check these. And was it you? Still nowhere near the troops we need. We may have to go to war with Dale at some point just to get Dalish vassals so we can convince them to recruit their special troops and then murder them. Because these guys don't seem to want to create bigger armies. I could give him a duchy. That might help. 794. What troops do you guys have? You have hunters, which are effective against skirmishers. You have hunters. You have champions. And you only have 100 bell wardens, which are nothing. We still need to colonize this though. I completely missed that one. We have an artificer with an inspiration. She wants to study metals. This might be worth it. They typically come with plague resistances and extended and a bit of extra health. So it might be worth it. How are we health-wise? We are good. Once we get forced vassalization, I'm gonna switch to... I'm gonna switch towards professional workforce, so maybe we can speed up all of this. I might even go professional workforce first. Let's look at Quicksilver. I'm sure nothing could go wrong with looking at Quicksilver. Not like it's poisonous or anything. No, no. We want the duchy game. The duchy. I'd rather he kept greedy than callous. Yeah, we'll join the race. You're fighting for what? So you are attacking for that. Why in God's name are you doing that? Because you have a claim as well. And you did successfully capture it. You have the duchy title. Congratulations. That's nice. Non-Lothanduin. Here. Sure. So this has a rich mineral deposit, which gives a tax bonus. You want to give me this guy who tends to be a good fighter, but he's probably gonna pass of old age before we even use him. This one seems the best option, the most decent option. There goes the race. And we didn't win it. Let's not execute any more peasants. We still get 100 renown for hosting because the dynasty hosted the race. A short rest. How is the building in here? Still slow. This was a massive waste of funds. It really was. What? Oh, it's this kind of book. Okay. We'll equip it then. Who is this and what do you want? You want me to come at your feast? You're kind of far away, but we might as well. We have nothing better going on. No. If we delay anymore, we're not gonna make the activity, I don't think. But I don't mind that either. Did we make it? We did. Good to mingle with folk. Oh, there's something interesting. We gain life reaffirmed, which gives us a boost to health, which effectively prolongs life. So, yeah, Here. Now we shall depart. The duchy. The duchy, not the county, please. So, the next one is whole of body. And I think after that we're gonna switch to professional workforce. Let's follow the knight. We won the fight. Where? That one. Persecuted populace. No, we'll give them their religious freedoms. That's fine. Sure. Spiders purged, which means we can start building this. This is ahead of time. We could switch development here because this is not quite where we want it with development. This is at 60. This is at 67. Okay. We'll switch it here. What do you want? No poets, please. Hold the mystical communion. We could go to a grand tournament. We could not go to a grand tournament. You're holding archery and wrestling and ceremony. Okay. I'm gonna swear the duchy. Channel. If you're watching this, channel your inner thoughts and prayers to get the duchy. Not the county, the duchy. God damn it. Right, which other ones could we get, game? Maybe this one, huh? Let's try to get this one instead, since you don't seem to like to go for the other ones. Emin Dulin, okay. Build this one as well. Learning lifestyle is done. So let's go for professional workforce because this is doing my head in, and our health is fine, and we should be able to get professional workforce and then switch to diplomacy. We can pet the cat. We must pet the cat. I'm still not comfortable not having the private army thing. Monthly martial lifestyle experience is going to be beneficial. Dynasty members are less likely to die or get wounded in battle. And have a higher chance of gaining prowess serving as knights. Men-at-arms counter efficiency is good. We're gonna go for this because the risk with Mordor is just too high. I know we have similar sized armies, but we're gonna lose some of that. And he is winning against Gondor for the Kingdom of Anorion, which just shows that despite the fact that we have a massive army, the situation is not stable. We could declare war, just take a duchy off of him. Dale Lasgalen Tributary War. We're gonna decline, bud. We're good on fame. Did I not just decline? I am involved. Well, that was a misclick. So I guess we're going to war, people. That was precisely not my intention, but I guess we're doing it. Are you about to lose all your troops? War to reclaim elven homelands. There we go. That's exactly what I was afraid of. On we go. And we're gonna call our allies. And Dale won't join us because he's too busy with his stupid tributary war. Well, he'll join us officially, he just won't do anything. And we lost, so he will come. Excellent. So we just confirmed that Galadriel likes to push her weight around. My army is not a nursery. We just confirmed that Galadriel likes to push her weight around, and she has the troops to declare war. Here comes Elrond as well. And I don't think we're gonna win this battle. By the skin of our teeth, we're pushing it. And we gained Lothlorien War Banner. I'm gonna take that, Galadriel. And I'm gonna sit on it because I earned it. I'm gonna display it right there so that everyone can see it. We have a bustling colony. Who are you? Interesting. And we can convert this to a tribe. So we're done with you. And you have the rest of this duchy. So I'm gonna give you this one as well. And I'm actually gonna create the title, I think, for some extra prestige. There you are. You can have it. Be a good vassal. You should be ecstatic. You are. We can do an extra colony. So let's do an extra colony. We just recovered our territory. We'll see if she rebuilds this. And if she does, we might just conquer her stuff so that she leaves us alone. How is that development going? It's going. She's gonna siege us some more. The duchy game. The duchy. God damn it. Let's go back for this one now. If we manage to vassalize Rohan, we'll be in very good shape. We're gonna have to intervene. Who? Sure. You think we can catch him? I have doubts. We're gonna spend faith, because we're not really using faith for anything. Yay, he could see reason. We still need to take his territory though. I have not forgotten that. Are we just gonna do spin around the roses with this entire thing while you decide whether we fight or not? You're gonna go after my allies and you're gonna wipe them out. And now we lose the battle. Of course we do. See, this is what I meant when I said Galadriel is a danger. We just lost who? Our spy master. I don't trust her. She's arbitrary. I do trust him though. Where is my army? There. We need to let our army replan. And while we do that, is this sieged by me? It is. God, that was annoying to see. It is entirely my fault though. I shouldn't have spun around. I graciously accept. Nope, we're not going there. Are you gonna send me reinforcements or are you just gonna sit there looking pretty? Now you're the one making a mistake. You do not want to separate your army that way. But you have. So thanks, I guess. What we're not going to do is fall for the same trick again. Please replan the rest of my troops. Please. We kinda need them. Have a perk in stewardship. Let's go for cutting cornerstones. No. Let's intervene. Are you gonna be silly with your army? Not really. Do you have any lands there? No. But we are in the forest. These are elfin refugees. Refuges? I don't know how you pluralize that. Let's see. Can we fight? No, because my ally is being idiotic. Can we fight? No, because my ally is being idiotic. And now I'm losing supplies because my ally is being idiotic. Can we fight now? Yes. Yes, we can. There goes my wife. Goodbye, wife. We're a bit old to marry again. Apparently I'm over my limit on domain sizes. That's a colony. That's a colony. That's a colony. We were saving that for Grimburn. These are my regular holdings. So we were saving for Grimburn is the problem. Grimburn is doing fine though. And I don't have a problem with him being there. So I think we're gonna give this to someone else actually. But not to you. Thank you, allies. That was very helpful, what you just did. Thanks for dropping by, though. The Shadow of Mordor. So, Gondor just fell. Scholarly matters. 145 is acceptable with her skill level. I'm not sure what we could do to counter Galadriel. We could recruit more troops, I suppose. But I don't think that's gonna make much of a difference. Let me have a think about this, and I'll be right back. I'll pause the recording. And I'm back. So, we need to do a few things here. I don't know if it will make a difference or not. My apologies. We need to do a few things here. First of all, we need to split the army up because we're completely out of supplies. And we need to replenish supplies because otherwise she's just gonna mop the floor with us. Second of all, so let's split this in several directions. Where can I send you? Second of all, we need to identify where we have the small horse archer battalion. No, you can stay put. Which one of you has the small horse archer battalion? Is it you? Yes, it is. So, we're gonna wait for this army to finish moving. Which one of them is controlled by me? This one. Let's give it to this vassal. Which means I'm available to do stuff. We're gonna go hunting in the middle of the war because that's just how our timing works. Before we go hunting, actually, We need to get married. I had a look. Uh, I don't particularly mind which one it is, as long as the age difference is small, because we don't particularly want more children. We'll take this one, I think. She does have a longer lifespan and another 20 years of fertility added by Blood of Numenor 2. So potentially, no, we'll take this one instead. Potentially we might be able to avoid having kids. And we're gonna go and do a hunt because we need prestige. And what we're going to do is we're gonna try to replace our horse archers here with Riders of Rohan. And the reason I want to do that is because the high stats might actually make enough of a difference. I doubt it, but we can try it if we still have time, because she may simply siege everything. Yeah, sure, that sounds lovely. We do need to split up our army though, so that they can replenish supplies. You. No. Who had them? I think it's them. Yeah. We're gonna split you off. We're gonna disband you. We're gonna wait for the hunt to finish. Meanwhile, our allies are being idiotic. Because they need to replenish as well. You're a wuss. Let's do this fight. I don't want other people to die. We'll do this. We'll do this. This. We win. He dies. Victory was inevitable, he says proudly after it. How much time have I been recording? We still have some time. No, we're not gonna risk death. Well, that's annoying. So, you're gonna have a vassal. You're good. You can do that. We get how much? We get a mighty boar's head. And we get a bit of prestige, which is good. We're gonna mount that head on the wall. I think I just saw an artifact with low durability. This one. I don't care about this one. I do care about the heart antler. That's too good to let it go away. We can destroy the pressed aster. We don't particularly need this. What we do need is for us to get rid of these and to recruit Riders of Rohan. We won't be able to recruit many. We need to station them somewhere. You'd be better in these places. But I can't, because the rest of my army is raised. Can I actually... How long would it take for you to come back? 6 months. What if I separate the rest of the army? 3 months. That's not helpful. Okay, we're gonna station you here for now. We'll let them recover a bit. Whatever your muse yearns for. We're not gonna risk it. We're gonna do the control level. And we're gonna raise the heavy cav here somewhere as soon as it fills up. One of the problems I've noticed is that she actually has horse archers, which is a problem for us because while we do have horse archers ourselves, we have nothing to counter the horse archers with. Gather up, people. That's not very helpful. Gather up, gather up. Don't get caught. No. So let's raise the cav. They're not full, which is annoying. And they've been caught. Well, we have enough troops now. Not sure how they managed to lose that one, but okay. Siege galore, boys. And I think we're gonna have to attack her. Maybe. We'll see. This is done building, but we still need developing. Siege faster, please. This needs to build. So does that. No, we're not gonna leave the trees be. The development is nice, but where is this? In Vidweg. Where is Vidweg? Where is this? Up here. We'll take this one. Well, actually, let's take the full development. Are you willing to white peace? You are. But enforcing demands would be really beneficial for us. That's not pocket change. We can do professional workforce now. And we can change the lifestyle focus, so let's do that. We're gonna get majesty focus. Come siege. Quickly. Is this under our control? It is. So is this. Are these under our control? It is. Let's siege that instead. I'm not gonna waste my time on Amon Lank. And we've lost supplies again. This is gonna be annoying. They have bonuses in woods. We need to fight. And they broke us. Can you accept white peace at this point? Let's do white peace. I don't want to fight you anymore. The money would have been good, but clearly they have bonuses in forests that we simply cannot overcome. We're gonna pet the cat. We're gonna hold mystical communion. We're gonna go hunting because we need yet more prestige. Wolf sighting is good. We don't need this. We'll do the party size. Go hunt. My wife has killed yet again. No, wait a minute. That couldn't have been my wife. It was someone else. Who was it? My court artificer. Okay. It was the work of wolves. I can't check who that is. Just come enjoy the campfire. Framlings and the Veilmen, I will absolutely pay that for more cultural acceptance. Soon. Don't I have a wife that's supposed to increase my stats? I have no available spouse. Is it because she's away? It is. It has to be. Sure, I'll pay for him. Do you have anyone else? You do. That's not mine. Anyone else? Yes. Let's get him back. Anyone else? We have a bunch of people. I'm not exactly willing to pay for him. We'll preserve the cat. And then we'll destroy the fur. You're not one of mine. Why are you in here? Let's destroy the fur. That was profit. How are we for time? We're past the hour mark, so we're gonna finish this hunt. And then I'm gonna kill the episode. You still don't want to give me that duchy. Which makes you increasingly annoying. We don't care about these anymore. We could go for some intrigue. And we could destroy this for some money. That's no way to act after it. How is this going? So close. No, we're not risking death. And we have a skull, which is useful. We can put it up right here. But instead we're gonna put the beastly bear skull up there. And the man-eating wolf skull there. Okay, finish this colony for me, please. We can hold a feast, and we shall. We'll hold it up here. Does anyone need improving? Yes. How do you have to? Who did you take it from? You took it from my grandson, didn't you? God, you're annoying. You know what? It's high time we get rid of you. Permanently and without mercy. One claim should be enough. He's gonna refuse me. And I'll take the rest. That is so annoying that he did that. Finish the colony. There we are. So that's done. And you're part of that duchy. Why do you not have a duchy? Ah, okay. I get it. So we need to take away your stuff. Basically. We need to develop you. And we can actually start working on these. Right. Well, I suppose we shall. And I'm gonna cut the episode here. So we have our answer. Galadriel attacks. She's gonna keep doing this, which is a problem, because at the moment we need Dale's help to resist her, which is a massive problem. We don't have alliances going for us. We need to establish some alliances. We could arrange a marriage, however, not while he's holding land. And we still need to fix all of these, because they're going to the wrong people. Um, we still need to get rid of some vassals, which are being very, very unpleasant about how things work in life. How did you get this? And you only have one. Interesting. I think he conquered it. Somehow. Anyway, I'm gonna cut the episode here. Please leave a comment, like, subscribe, help me grow my channel. Uh, if you're enjoying my stuff, then please do. Um, we'll see you in the next episode, and goodbye for now.